So hello aspirants, and today we will be discussing the next question of polity from GS paper 2 2024. So our next question is, right to privacy is intrinsic to life and personal property. Sorry, life and personal liberty, and is inherently protected under Article 20. So we have to explain this. This is the first part of the question. That right to privacy is the part of Article 21. We have to explain. Second question is, in this reference, means in the context of this first part, discuss the law relating to DNA testing of child in the womb to establish its pattern. Okay, so see, second part have to take the reference from first part, means the issue of DNA testing we have to discuss in the context of right to privacy and Article 21. Okay, so now see how we will structure our answer. So basically, structure of our answer: introduction, body, conclusion. Okay. So basically in introduction you can highlight the major judgment in which judgment Supreme Court declared right to privacy as the part of Article 21. Okay, we will be discussing the introduction. In body part, no, there will be two parts. No, in body part, in first part you will discuss everything about right to privacy being part of Article 21. Because see, I read the question carefully. No question is being asked in the first part. Only it is said that you have to explain this statement, that right to privacy is a part of Article 20. So whatever you can think about this part, you have to think. For example, why right to privacy is part of Article 21? In which judgment right to privacy became part of Article 21? Okay. What were the previous judgments related to this? And if there is something extra, you have to add that. Means basically I am saying, in question it is not explicitly asked that why right to privacy is part of Article 21. Only the judgment is given and you have to explain. So whatever you know about this thing, you have to explain. Okay. So first part contains these all things. Now in the second part, you have to discuss that in this context you have to discuss the DNA testing. Okay, so we will be discussing this. And in all, obviously the conclusion will be always the positive looking conclusion. So we will conclude accordingly. The manner in which we will be writing the answer, so then we will conclude accordingly. Okay, so now let's start our answer. So, introduction. And see, focus on one more thing. You have to explain, right? So explain means whatever you can discuss about that topic, you have to discuss. Okay. So what we have thought of discussing, we will discuss 3-4 points under this. So see, basically in the introduction, you can write about Puttaswamy judgment. Puttaswamy judgment of 2017, and what was the judgment? That right to privacy is part of Article 21. Okay, so basically it is saying that now right to privacy is part of fundamental right under part 3 of the Constitution. Okay, so you can introduce your answer as per your view. Now coming to the body part, and in the body part also coming to the first part, that is right to privacy being part of Article 21. Okay, so first of all you should discuss about the judgment only. That in Puttaswamy judgment, what Supreme Court said, that right to privacy is part of Article 21 because you have to give the reason why it is declared part of Article 21, because it is important to live a dignified life. To live a dignified life, right to privacy is important. So in a way we can say that it is part of Article 20. Because to live with dignity, you should be having right to privacy. Okay, so we discuss this point. Now we should discuss that why Supreme Court did this. Okay, so see, over a period of time we are seeing that as society is evolving, So interpretation of constitution is also evolving by the Supreme Court. So recently you can see that Supreme Court has declared right against adverse effects of climate change as fundamental right under Article 21. Okay, Supreme Court has also declared right to health as fundamental right under Article 21. So in the same way, right to privacy was also declared as a fundamental part of Article 21. So because of these reasons, that as society is evolving, the need of society is also changing. So in a way, Supreme Court interprets the constitution according to will of society. Okay, so first we discussed the reason why it was included. Second, we discussed about the changing interpretations of Supreme Court. Now let's discuss that what were the previous judgments of Supreme Court. So you can discuss here the Khadak Singh judgment, where Supreme Court said that the right to privacy is not a part of fundamental right. If you know any other judgments, you can add here. That so it looks very nice that you are discussing the evolution. That in these kind of judgments, Supreme Court told that right to privacy is not part of fundamental right. Then over a period of time, in 2017, it declared it as a fundamental right. Okay. Now, related to Puttaswamy judgment only, the Supreme Court gave 3-factor test. 3-factor test to check whether the state is violating your fundamental right to privacy. Okay, so it was 3-factor test was legality, need, and proportionality. Means, for example, if you have to check that for example, government has introduced any act or any scheme, and if you have to check that whether the provisions of this scheme are violating our right to privacy, so you can check these factors. If any of these factors is being violated, our right to privacy is violated, and you can go to Supreme Court to seek the remedy. Okay, so here I will take example of Aadhaar Act. So see, first we will check the legality. So see, Aadhaar Act was enacted through a legal channel. Legal channel means it was enacted in the parliament through a legal process. So yes, legality is checked. Now coming to the need. That what was the need to introduce the Aadhaar Act? So see, Aadhaar card and the provisions of Aadhaar Act are being used in the welfare schemes to get the benefit of welfare schemes. So yes, it was needed to ensure the social inclusion. Okay, so this is also checked. Now coming to the proportionality. Proportionality means there is a nexus between the means and end. Means there is a nexus between the need for which the act was enacted and the means you use to enact that act. Means there was a means that I have to ensure there was an aim that I have to ensure social inclusion. Now the procedure you used for that was the enactment of that act in the parliament. So it was also done. So in a way we can say this is also checked. Okay, so in Puttaswamy judgment, Supreme Court gave these 3-factor tests to test whether the right to privacy is violated or not. Okay, so now I think we discussed this part. Okay, we discussed this first part. Okay, now you have to discuss the laws related to DNA testing of child in the womb. So now we will be discussing the laws. So see, the very famous law related to DNA testing is PCP and DT Act. So under this act, the prenatal testing is strictly regulated. Means if you want to do the paternity test of a child, then you can do only in the exceptional circumstances and not every time. Okay, so this is the first thing. Now second, you can discuss a very famous judgment of Supreme Court in Bhavani Prasad case, where Supreme Court said that DNA testing must not be included as a routine activity. It must be followed only in the exceptional circumstances. So you can discuss this case. Okay, Now coming to the third point. So in various judgments, Supreme Court has said that DNA testing is required in resolving various family disputes. But here also it must be used only when it is required and not every time. Okay, so in this way you can address both the parts of the body. Okay, so now coming to the conclusion. See, if the question is about the right to privacy, so you can discuss very related act or policies of the government. For example, you can discuss prevention of data protection bill. Okay, or recently an act was enacted, Digital Data Protection Act. So these kind of acts you can discuss that these acts or bills are very good initiative by the government of India, but government has also to ensure, government must also ensure that there is a balance between the requirement of the condition and ensuring right to privacy of the citizens. Okay, so in this way we discussed introduction also, body also, and conclusion. So thank you for